Anybody interested?
Go ahead.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to what I saw. Listen to what I saw in the text. The first thing is the master has someone taking care of you until he needs you. The coat is tied up in town, and he belongs to somebody else. And what am I saying, young people? Young people, you ought to be thankful for your parents. You ought to be thankful for your grandparents. Thankful for your uncles and aunties and any adult who takes care of you. Because you, somebody ought to help you, you are on loan. You really don't belong to mama. You really don't belong to daddy. You belong to God. But God has given them to you that they might take care of you until he gets ready for you. Somebody needs to know that God gets ready for us before we die. He has something in plan. He has something in store for us while we are yet living. And it's parents' responsibility to take care of what God has trusted into your hands. And that is little young coat is. That is this young coat is in town and he's tied up. And young folk, can I talk to you about this business about being tied up? Because when you are in the making, it seems like you're tied up. Can I just talk for a minute? I mean, when you have a curfew, that's like being tied up. Somebody ought to help me right here. When you have responsibilities at the house, washing, I'm sorry, if we don't do that no more, loading the dishwasher. I had a flashback right there. I'm sorry right there. When we have responsibilities about taking out the trash, I'm sorry. When you have responsibilities about picking up in your room, picking up stuff off of somebody ought to holler back at me. You feel as if you're in prison, but you need to know you're not in prison. You just tied up temporary. Because some of y'all, that's how you know you tied up is because you already saying when I as soon as I get a chance to get up, somebody ought to holler back at me. Holler back at me. As soon as I get a chance to get up out of here and get my freedom, I'm gone. But you got to understand, you don't belong to you. And the Lord has somebody. Listen. The Lord has somebody who he's given stewardship over you. And their responsibility is to take care of you till it needs you. The Apostle Paul, he understands about being young and being old. And he just got this little testimony. When I was young, I spoke as a child. Somebody else holler back at me. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. In other words, he said I stayed in a child place. But when somebody else holler back at me, when I became a man, not before, not at 16, not at 6, not at 9, not at 11, not even at 18. He said, but when I became a man, that's when I put away childish things. You got to understand that God got some rules and regulation. That's why he tells us parents, train up a child. Don't wait till they get old. Train them up That's why, Sister Flower, that's why you need to know where they're going. You need to know who they're going with. Hello, somebody. You need to every now and then. I ain't trying to start nothing. I ain't trying to start nothing for real. But every now and then you ought to do drive-by. You need to be sure they say they're where they somebody ought to holler back at me. Because you ought to remember you didn't go holler. Right there. And every now and then God has given you responsibility to take care of them till they need them. I keep telling us, look at our young people. Look at how many in the choir, and how many out there, and some of y'all too lazy to get them here on Saturday morning, and you don't want to bring them to Sunday school. You don't bring them to church, but then when they get in trouble, you want the church to come to them. I ain't putting your business out there. I'm just telling you like a TIN. You won't bring them to youth meeting. You don't want to bring them up in the Lord, and then you want me to go to the jail to visit them. When I can holler at them at St. Paul. We ain't got to talk between no glass. I ain't got to wait in there. Somebody else holler back at me. It's all right. God gave you that responsibility to take care of them until you get ready for them. And sometimes having children mean, I'm sorry, I said sometimes. I didn't mean that. Having children mean making sacrifices. Sometimes, I wish some parent ought to holler back at me. I wish I just had 2 or 3 parents just out back at me. I could be doing a whole lot better if I didn't have to. Because sometimes I know you hate to buy them $100 tennis. You hate to, come on, holler back at me. And them iPods and them cellular phones and all of that kind of stuff. But you try to give them, the best. You try to take care of them. But if you can take some of that money. If you can just take some of that money. Not all of it, just a portion of it. I'm sorry, can I go tie just 10% of it? What you can do? Come on, what you can do? And yes, you want them to go to college, but you don't spend that kind of money for seeds.
That's it. Yeah.
You don't spend that kind of money to take classes over. Somebody ought to holler back at me. But God gives us that responsibility to take care of the little ones. And so you're supposed to tie them up. Don't let them talk to you. No. Tie them up. It's yes, ma'am. No, sir. Hello, somebody. You teach them to respect every adult. Hello, somebody. You don't ever want your child to take care of an adult. That's your job.
That's right.
Right.